WrestleMania 30 this weekend. WrestleMania 30 predictions starting right now on WrestleRant Radio. First matchup, the pre-show matchup as announced last night for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Defending champions, the Usos, against Curtis Axel and Ryback. The Real Americans, Jack Swagger, and Tony Cesaro, and Los Matadores. So, RJ, I'll go to you first. What's your prediction for the matchup, RJ?
My predictions for this matchup, it's gonna be probably a decent match. I'm not gonna bash it too bad because they can have some good spots in a Fatal 4-Way tag team match. But I think we're gonna see new champions.
Really?
I think we're gonna see the Real Americans win the titles. I'm not a big fan of Jack Swagger. I kind of hate him a lot. But I feel like they get last night. If you were watching Raw, they were chanting "We the People," Real Americans the whole night. Mm-hmm. I feel like everyone's behind Cesaro. Maybe they won't hold the titles for that long, but I feel like the Usos kind of their hype kind of went down a lot. And if Cody Rhodes and Goldust were in it, I'd probably say them. But I don't think Los Matadores even have a chance, and Ryback still sucks too. So I'll go with the Real Americans.
I don't know. The Usos have only been champions for a month. They can't drop them so soon. But this isn't my prediction. I'll get to that. Mine will be last. I'll get to Jeff next. So, Jeff, what is your official prediction for this tag team title match at WrestleMania?
I'm definitely not feeling the Real Americans. That's not going to happen.
Jeff is not a well-documented. He is a well-documented anti-Cesaro fan. So just laying that out there.
Jack Swagger too.
And Jack Swagger as well.
But Usos definitely could see them winning it because. Ryback, like you said, just is atrocious. And Los Matadores don't even know why they're going to WrestleMania. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So
it's their uncle.
It's definitely got to be the Usos.
I got the Usos as well. Actually, before I get to my prediction, I'll get to Mike real quick. So right now we've got
Real Americans,
the Usos. We got Mike. Your prediction next. What's your prediction for the WWE Tag Team Title match kicking off WrestleMania?
I thought you forgot about me there.
Oh, no, not at all.
You can't take the straps off the Usos just yet. They worked so hard. They've been such a good tag team over the past couple of years. I would be shocked, actually, if the Real Americans did win, but I could see it happening. But, officially, I think the Usos will somehow, pull it out. So I'm going with the Usos.
The Usos have been a favorite team of mine for quite a while now. They've been on a hot streak of momentum for the last 9 months or so. So I look forward to them defending their WWE Tag Team titles. I'm not really at all. I don't really feel bad for. I feel bad for the Usos, but not so much for Los Matadores because I think their involvement in the match bumped this match to the pre-show. Had they not been involved in this and had the Road Scholars been on this matchup, it probably would have been on the main card.
Road Brothers, not Road Scholars.
That's the Road Scholars? Road Brothers, I'm sorry. Damian Santos in that stupid Battle Royal too. But even still, as far as this matchup goes, I've got the Usos. We got 3-1 here. 3 Usos, 1 Real Americans. I'd be surprised if the Real Americans won this thing because I think either the Shield or the Real Americans have to do this, and I think the Real Americans should go first in the sense that we've got a crazy crowd at WrestleMania, of course, and you'll be a part of it, and we've got Monday Night Raw the next night, which is always crazy, WrestleMania tradition. So why not have Cesaro finally turn on Jack Swagger after weeks of building to it, either at WrestleMania when they lose or the night after, and you finally break Cesaro off as a babyface. And I think giving them the tag team titles would be cool, but I think it'd be a disservice to the Usos who have only held the titles for a month. And you said that they have lost some steam in the last month, and I do agree with that, but I think it's just due to the fact they've lost some TV time, and I think that's WWE's fault for not spotlighting the tag team division, because right now Raw has been all about.
I totally agree. I was thinking about the same exact thing last night, and I thought about it. I was like, the Usos really haven't done much in the past month, but it's not their fault. They haven't been on TV. They haven't gotten a chance to really steal the show. They haven't even had a ton of matches. So I completely agree with you there.
The one thing I think about how you're saying Cesaro will be turn babyface, I feel like. What are they going to do with him now? Who are they going to have him wrestle? There's no, with all the titles becoming, mid-card titles becoming pretty much useless.
No, you don't put him in the mid-card, no.
I feel like he won't fight in the main event, and there's only one title, so what are they going to do with him?
I don't think they should have him contend for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship right off the bat or anything.
Yeah, but who would you see him going against? Though?
Him versus Swagger at Extreme Rules. I know that's a match that not many people would care for.
No one would. That would be the pre-show. That'd be the pre-show. Then you downgrade him again.
I guess so. But after that, you can put him with someone like... We have a lot of faces right now in WWE, but maybe you turn Sheamus heel and you do a match with them, or you put him against, I don't know, Del Rio, or... They have no heels at the moment. Him versus Bray Wyatt? Nah, not Bray Wyatt. I don't know. I think Cesaro has to turn babyface at some point because he's really over on his own. Like you said, Jack Swagger's just there. He's just riding his coattails at the moment. Although they make a great team, I think Swagger's just riding his coattails. So they have to break up sooner rather than later, and I think it has to come either at WrestleMania or the night after because I think it can make for a great moment going into Extreme Rules and whatever, as long as they continue to put momentum on Cesaro and not just completely forget about him like they have like they've done to some other guys. So I've got Usos, Jeff got Usos, Mike's got Usos, and RJ's got the Real Americans.
I have a question. What would you do if Los Matadores somehow wins this matchup?
Oh my goodness!
I don't know if I would watch WrestleMania. I'm just kidding.
I think I'd get out of my seat and just leave. I think.
Yeah. Screw you, Carlos Colon, for going to the WWE Hall of Fame.
I think they have a better chance of winning than Ryback does.
Oh,
it's bad.
The only team,
because they kind of had credibility last night winning the match.
The only team I think the only reason that I would be okay with them winning the championship. No, listen. The only way that I'd be mildly upset and not extremely upset would be if Carlito came down and cost the Usos the titles. That's the only reason why I'd be okay with it.
I still don't want these clowns winning. You could basically take the titles and throw them in the trash. That's what they'd be worth after these clowns won.
Pretty much. I think I'd be pretty pissed.
I just wanted to see out there, see what people thought, but.
If they took off the masks and they turned down the Usos and they revealed themselves to be Primo and Epico and all of the 5 children in the crowd were surprised that was Primo and Epico. Like, oh my god, it's Primo and Epico! And they turn heel and they win the championship. Rosa Mendes comes out with her freaking blonde wig looking like a piece of trash. She looks like a prostitute. It's hilarious. She looks like an ugly duckling. We'll get to that in a few minutes. But even still, though, I'd be pissed if they won. But, like I said, 3-1, the Uso brothers.